Hey, YouTube, my podcast. Anybody that's out there listening, hey, welcome to my show. This is Ken, the Trauma King, coming at you live again from the basement because once again, I'm doing this to help you and help others. And today we are going to talk about the mind, body, and spirit. Why are those things important? I just wait. Can I wake up? I just do everything day to day. I. What do you mean, your mind, body, and spirit? You sound like a crazy man. And I'm coming at you and I'm saying, let's talk. Let me explain some things to you, okay? A lot of things come in threes that are great. You got your mind, having the right mindset, being positive, having positive thoughts, your body, your physical body, with your five senses that you bring along with you everywhere you go. And you got your spirit, who is the driver of your body. And that's the one that's important. But you have to have balance. So, once again, I am not a licensed practitioner. I'm not a nurse. I'm not anything legal bound in any way, shape, or form to the messages that I give out. What my messages are here to do is not to cause any physical harm or anything negative. It's all positive. It's putting the right mindset out there. It's doing all the right things. So we'll do our little breathing techniques, which we should try to do before we get into any of the episodes. But in case you forget, we're going to do that, and then we're going to talk about a grounding technique, and then we'll get right into it. So here we go. You're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in again and through the nose and out through the mouth. There we go. All right. So maybe y'all are kind of getting me a little bit. I'm a little goofy. I'm not your normal, your typical 40-year-old guy. Thank God I'm not a 40-year-old virgin. If that were possible, I would be like the Virgin Jesus. I have two kids that are through me, that are part of me. So yeah, that would be a little hard for me to do that one. However, let's talk about the three things first, and then we'll get back to the grounding technique. That's the way we should do it. That's the way we're going to do it. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the body, the physical body, why it's important. What you put into your body reflects on how you feel. If you go ahead and you're putting in fast food that is full of sugar and full of salts, that doesn't help balance your body out. We've all seen a hierarchy of food groups. We all know that, or should know, let me take that back. We all should know that we need to intake more fruits and vegetables than any other thing, including proteins, carbohydrates, and sugars. A big thing to do with sugars. And let me tell you a story. In college, there was this guy, and I'm not going to give out names, but I went to DeVry, and this guy was 300 plus pounds. And I've always been somewhat of a big guy. I'm around 200 to 230 depending on the time of the year, okay? This guy was a extremely large guy, and one day he came in, and I would show up to class early and he'd be in there. And I must have showed up a little bit earlier than I normally do on this particular day. And he was crying. And so I went up to him. I'm like, "Hey, such and such, what are you crying about?" And he says, "I went to the doctor. The doctor tells me I I need to do something because I have high blood pressure and I have high cholesterol." And I go, "All right, dude. Well, you got this, right?" I'm like, "Are you taking any medicine?" He says, "Yeah, I'm doing the things that I'm on medicine, but my heart is weak and my body's falling apart." And I'm thinking to myself, "Man, you're in your early 20s like I am. How is that possible?" So I asked him. I said, "Well, aren't you eating? Well, what's your diet like? Are you eating the right foods? Are you eating your vegetables? Are you eating your fruits? Like, are you eating lean proteins? Um, I, like, what's the deal? Are you drinking a bunch of pop or what are you doing?" And he says, "No, I don't do that. I eat at XYZ because I'm not going to make anybody feel bad, but I eat there at this restaurant that sells very, very fast food, and my diet it's always been that way." I said, "Well, don't you cook?" "No, I don't cook." I go, "Well, that doesn't make sense to me. How do you not cook?" And I didn't realize at that age that not everybody cooks. And I'm saying, that's an important thing in your life is your diet. The sad story about this all is 2 years later, he ended up dying. He had a heart attack. 22 years old, had a heart attack. Or maybe he was 23. But had a heart attack. He didn't get to live his life to the fullest because of his body. So it's important. The simple things in life are important. Taking care of your body, exercising, take a walk. When we retire, if we don't take care of our diet, you hear people that they work until they die, or they stop working and then they die. That's because we're not taking care of our bodies. We're not doing the extra steps that we've done throughout the day. I've seen this happen. I worked at a steel processing company, and I've seen people retire and then die and then go to their funerals. I've seen a lot of things in life that are very traumatic. So we need to take care of our body. So what's our mind about? If you live in sorrow and you have negative emotions always in your head, and you get these feelings like, "I don't want to live," or that's called, like, you get depressed. So the cycle of everything with your mind and your body is you start building up stress. You carry around this stress. This stress turns into sickness. Sickness goes to illness. Illness goes to disease. Disease goes on to death. There's your cycle. A lot of things in life have cycles. So if we stop the stress, which comes from all negative emotions, we can do a lot just with our mind. You can actually heal the body with your mind. Sounds crazy. I know it. Research it. Look it up. I have. It's real. Another thing is, and the way the universe works, is your thoughts become reality. Let me say that again. Your thoughts become reality. Karma is real. There's good karma. There's bad karma. So what you put out there is what you get back in return. If you keep putting out negative emotions, negative things come back to you. You ever been around a very negative person in your life and they think their body's deteriorating, their mind is deteriorating, and everything around them is chaotic? Just a little quick tip. Toxic people and toxic environments are not good to be around. So the opposite of that would be around good people and in good environments. So what is your spirit now? Let's move in on the last one here. Your spirit is your soul. Call it your soul, call it your guardian angel, call it your light. It's right inside, it's your heart. Open up your heart. Believe in something. Amazing things will happen. Have a belief in something. So you want to balance these things. And to balance these things, the easiest way I found is doing the breathing technique, which you already did. And then another technique I like to use is grounding. You put your feet flat on the floor and you take your mind and you envision a spiral going down, all the way down past different layers of the earth, all the way to the center of the core. And you envision that. And it hits the center of the core. And that comes back up, keeps going up, goes up through your feet, through your legs, in your hands. And you feel that energy. And you feel goosebumps. And you get this good feeling inside. And then I go up through my body. I feel it. I feel the goosebumps. It goes up through my head. Almost feels like an electric shock or like a balloon, static electricity. And then it goes off through my head, goes out into space. And I can picture Earth and darkness and then beyond the universe. And what that does is aligns my mind, body, and spirit. That's a grounding technique, those are called. And it's very helpful when you're feeling like whatever you keep doing, it's just this downward spiral. Like that's how you feel, like everything's crashing down on you, and where you just got to center yourself. And if I like to do the envision, some people just try to, you heard people saying they're trying to collect themselves. Whatever motive or whatever way that you do to collect yourself, sometimes we need that. So there's the techniques. Today's going to be a very quick video. If I haven't disclaimed already that I am not a licensed practitioner, nurse, therapy, therapist, and any of that other stuff, I'm just here to help out and help you and coach you into the things that I learned. I get my messages daily, um, sometimes multiple times during the day, um, from the higher up, from God. And these are the messages that are coming to me. And I want to get the good word out there. I'm going to put these few videos out there. Hopefully, you all can like, comment, subscribe, and let's just do good things together and make amazing things happen. So, that's it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, take care, everybody, and have yourself a great day. Peace.